Imagine that this is your organisation and you have been asked to find a reduction in overhead costs and to improve the overall efficiency and effectiveness of the business. This model is an example of an end-to-end operational process for one organisation that needed to achieve just that. If this was you, where would you start? At the beginning of this particular project, the leadership team of the business was very clear on what could be changed and what couldn't. The improvement could come from any one of the organisation's 7 enabling elements. We simply needed to help them determine which ones. We started by creating a shared common view of the organisation's end-to-end business process, so everyone could understand the context and the actual relationships and linkages. Each functional team was asked to observe, explore and navigate through the model, and to look at it through their particular functional lens, at the same time thinking about the goals that needed to be achieved. Now, we know that most organisations have certain processes and activities that are not fully defined or documented, which means that there's often a recognised reliance on a specific role or roles, or even specific people, and that there may be some unwritten ground rules to contend with. The various teams on this particular project identified specific processes and activities that were potential candidates for automation and improvement. Human-centric activities were also highlighted to ensure that the right information could get to the right people at the right time and in the right format through optimised workflows, which would improve the overall efficiency. By presenting the model in this way, it was made easy to understand and explore and resulted in a number of key insights by the team that included that there were a number of processes and activities that had been introduced over time that required further definition. They identified efficiency and effectiveness would result from hundreds of small improvements, not just 1 or 2 major projects, and that several repetitive activities were prime candidates for automation, and that automation could be achieved for no or low cost. But one of the standout insights was the change in the collaboration from having a shared common view that they could work to. It also helped them shape and progress their good to great targets. It's worth remembering that as we set out on a journey of improved efficiency, effectiveness and change, we need to always consider the 7 elements: strategy and structures, people and process, technology, information, and governance. Understanding their complex interplay and dependencies really makes a difference. And it's only when you have a common shared visualized view that you can start to see what actually happens in an organization, especially in the dark corners, and to identify the opportunity for change and the best path forward.